Hey Rays, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a special kind of video, which is a how much do I spend in a week in Korea. So basically I'm going to vlog my week as I break down the costs with you. Before we get started though, I just kind of wanted to mention a couple things about me just so we have an idea of the situation I'm in when living in Korea. Yeah, so hi, I'm Rachel. And I'm in my early 20s temporarily living in Korea. At the time of this vlog. I am Korean, so I'm fine with the language, the people, the culture, and I am also very fortunate to have family and friends around me. So here and there you may notice that they do help me with some of the costs, but it's like very minor things like snacks, fruits to be specific. But I am going to show you the available options when buying necessities in Korea. So I think we should get started off with Sunday, which is grocery day. So once every 1 or 2 weeks, I would go to Party Croissant or any of the other bakeries around the neighborhood. I like to save the pastries for a cafe hopping episode, so I just grab morning bread and a wrap or sandwich of choice. So when I pick out the wrap, I usually eat it over the span of 2 days. And I use their seed bread to make a quick salmon, cream cheese, and onion toast. So salmon and cream cheese I buy from Costco, while I would buy onions at somewhere like E-Mart, and you can get around 5 small onions for 3,000, give or take. So usually I would eat maybe 4 morning toasts a week. I think one thing that people notice when they come over here to Korea is how expensive fruits are. I was actually gifted these fruits, and sometimes my aunt stops by to drop off a pineapple or other fruits, but I was really into pineapples at this time. I'm honestly really thankful for these fruit gifts because if it weren't for them, because you kind of have to eat them all really fast. And however, there are independent fruit stores along the streets and they smell smaller batches in case you're interested. And their fruit prices are still similar to branch stores. In my personal experience, there's no real best fruit place. You kind of have to pick or choose through trial and error. But with time, you'll get there. I'll show you more of what I eat at home throughout the week. But now that groceries are dealt with, we're going to move on to Monday. On Monday, I went to Gangnam for a quick morning business meeting, and I stopped by the underground shopping mall just to look around. And of course, I couldn't leave without buying anything, so I got this blouse for 10,000 won. And I have this one favorite salad place in Gangnam. I go to the salad place maybe once every 3 months, and the menu's always changing, so I like to try something new each time. So far, my favorite is the salmon poke bowl and the guacamole pita bowl. And then just a quick stop to the doctor's. It was free because I was just getting my results.
네, 맛있게 드세요.
And on this day, I'm getting my hair done at Juno Hair, which is a popular hair shop chain. I would say their prices generally fall in the above average to expensive range. My advice when choosing a salon is to do your research on the hairstylists themselves, because most of them do have a social media page, or you can check what they specialize in through Naver. It's going to take like 4 hours, oh my gosh.
배 안 고파요, 언니? 쿠키 좀 더 드릴까요?
괜찮아요. 저 단 거 너무 많이 먹어요.
아, 그래요?
네. I do have really thin hair, and that's a bit of a problem during the summer season because it's so hot and humid.
갑자기 노래가 나와.
So I finally gave in and decided to do a root permanent treatment.
이게 그 뿌리 파마예요? 뿌리 파마.
is what my hair looks like right now 1 month after the treatment. Okay. What else did I do? And after this hair appointment, I was starving, so I went to the nearby department store to get sushi. And this is the first time I actually sat down and ate from one of those sushi conveyor belts. To be very honest, I did not expect it to be 18,500 for 6 pieces. Okay, and Wednesday is where this vlog took a bit of a turn. I had a whole plan with this vlog. I was going to go to this place, that place, but on Wednesday I did get sick. But I thought, health was an interesting topic to look at. So I went to the doctor's, and the doctor's visit costed 5,000 won. And then after that, I went downstairs to the Yakult, the pharmacy, and the medication itself was 6,000. One important thing to note though is I am covered by insurance, so that's why my medication and doctor's visit costs were maybe cut down a few thousand won. But yeah, with insurance, a nearby doctor would probably cost 5,000 won, and then one of the big 병원s, the big hospitals, they would cost maybe 2만 won. I discovered this coffee shop and it's so good. Wait, nope. I can't have this until I take my meds. Okay, so it's probably best to stay home today. I will take my meds and just get some work done at home. So this is how these are how the meds work in Korea. So you eat one for each meal and they already divide it up for you. Water, water, water. So today's episode does have a sponsor, and I've worked with them before. Notion, an all-in-one workplace I use for my personal life, for school, for scheduling, everything. So the last time I showed you guys my Notion workplace, it was more for school, for teaching. But this time I wanted to show you how I use Notion for other things like my finances here in Korea, or my school life. Okay, opening up my workplace, I will show you. I use Notion for so many different things like YouTube, my school life, finances, and just daily to-do list. So you can see I started filming the episode on the 14th, but I did buy some of my groceries in the beginning of August. I separated this into transportation, health, food, entertainment. Transportation I usually calculate at the end of the month. But you can look at your expenses by category. So for example, if I looked at food, I spent 186,700 for that month. My food expenses are very low because I do try to make a habit to cook at home. A lot of cafe hopping. My expenses came to 464,000 just for entertainment. I'd say my expenses are fairly low for this month because the majority of the month I was pretty sick. August was honestly a bit of a strange month. But it's a good habit to track your finances, and I do list little comments next to each one so I know what kind of situation I was in or where I got my expenses from. So for example, on the bottom it's like, oh my gosh, why did you spend 43,700 on Pizza Hut? Oh, I got delivery for me and my cousin, 2 people. That makes sense. I did not consume $43,000 or 43,000 won worth of pizza by myself. Right now I'm filming Notion, so I'm going to move Notion over here. And just moving around gives you that little sense of accomplishment, so that's why I kind of like this daily to-do list. School calendar. I will do school vlogs in the future, but this is what my school calendar looks like. I like to put all the due dates on the day of, and I have little comments of what that topic is. Yeah, oh, here are my classes. I'm taking linguistics, anatomy, strategy, business strategy, market research, fun stuff. But yes, Notion is good for a number of things. Notion is good to use on your own just for personal life, and it's also good for collaboration. So if you work with a team at school or at work, Notion's your all-in-one workplace. And Notion is both a website and an app. I do have my Notion app right here. This is what the Notion app looks like. It's very straightforward. I think it's honestly easier just to navigate through your phone. And these templates are all available for free, so you can customize those templates on your own. That's what I did. So sign up using the link below, and if you do, tell me how it goes. I know a lot of you are students, so it's probably the perfect tool for school life. Alright, back to the video. Okay, so continuing my Wednesday? Thursday. Yeah, that was Wednesday. Okay, continuing my Wednesday since I decided to stay home. Service. I got sundubu because you should have some warm soup when you're sick. Rice, banchan. Oh, and when it comes to soups or packaged meals, they usually give you a little cutter just for convenience. I usually order my food through Coupon Eats, and Coupon Eats is available in English. The reason why I use Coupon Eats is because I do find the cost cheaper from the restaurants I order from on that app. But do your research, do your comparisons, because I know a lot of other people use different apps like Pedarimiju, Yogyo, and different restaurants are available on each of those apps, so you might want to check for your favorite ones. A lot of my groceries comes from Coupon itself. ENG has a lot of chicken alternatives, so like chicken patties, chicken sausages. I've recommended this to so many of my friends, and they come at a good price. You can buy a bulk for 150,000, and that's what I did. I got a mixture of all their different products, including the bibimbap. They're all frozen products, so you can just rip one open and fry them up or warm them in the microwave. Here I use some of their products to make budae-jjigae. Budae-jjigae, literally you're just grabbing all your leftovers and then putting it in the soup. So I guess that's one way of lowering your grocery costs. And on Friday, this is where the pizza comes in. I had my cousin over and then we shared a pan of pizza along with pasta. The pizza was so good. I really recommend you try some of the crazy pizzas in Korea. And we tried a really interesting flavor, mala I believe, with the pasta. Pretty good for its cost. My cousin slept over at my place and the next day we went out with her family to get mandu guksu. The family took us to a pretty famous matjip. They give you this gigantic portion of noodles, and everything is super cheap, super delicious. So this week, since I was sick, I couldn't exercise, but I do want to include my exercise costs. I do taekwondo and pilates. Taekwondo, each class 50 minutes is 17,500, and that month I did 5 taekwondo classes. Pilates that month I did twice a week other than that 1 week. It depends on the amount of classes you buy, but classes range from around 50,000 to 70,000. I got mine for 50,000. Pilates is a bit pricey, but there are different options. There are group classes, so around 4 to 6 people, and those cost maybe 30,000. So I really recommend those. Transportation for this month came to 52,500. Traveling on one single bus would cost 1,200. One single line would be 1,250. But if you want the newer lines or if you transfer, your cost can go up to maybe 3,800. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope this helped you out if you ever plan a trip to Korea or if you ever decide to move over. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will try to reply in the comments below. But otherwise, I'll see you next week.